has set off on the lifeboat with the tiger Richard Parker. We brought you news about this earlier, but now we bring you even more news about this. The boat that they are on is a bright orange color, which represents the Pi's survival and his strong connection to the Hinduism religion. We have also found out that the tiger's den is where the emergency supplies on the lifeboat are stored, which is kind of weird, right? Because that's where the tiger is. The tiger can kill you, but the emergency supplies are there. So, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Irony. Okay. So, because Pi feels quite unsafe, he decides to build a raft, which changes up the setting a bit, because before they're on this lifeboat, but now they're on this raft that are separating each other apart. Pi is here and Richard Parker is here because he feels intimidated by the tiger, so he decides to just split them apart, which, you know, makes sense for a person to do, right? And the raft is pretty stable. He does a good job building it, but of course Pi still doesn't feel safe because of all the sharks around him. Lots of sharks. Pi wants to kill Richard Parker. How do we know this, you say? Oh, trust me. We've had a lot of helicopters fly there and interview this kid. He doesn't want to be filmed, though, because it's against whatever. But, yeah. And, you know, Pi wants to kill Richard Parker, which is, like, weird, right? Not weird, which makes sense, because it's a tiger, but there's actually a hidden meaning behind this that we actually picked up in an interview. Here's how it went. The interviewer said, "So why do you want to kill Richard Parker?" And this is what Pi said. "It's going to foreshadow something." What could it foreshadow? Well, we talked to some psychologists and thought that maybe it could foreshadow something along the lines of Pi wants to kill himself, but he doesn't know it yet. That's all they could really explain. But basically what they're saying is that Pi is very similar to the tiger. Pi is the tiger. And Pi wants to kill the tiger, which would mean Pi wants to kill himself. So then Richard Parker just minds his own business and eats a hyena for a little while. And then Pi's like, you know what? I'm gonna try and tame him. And then he does. And that's all the news we have so far. We don't know what's to come next, but that's all we have so far. Thank you for joining me on this evening. Now let's get back to weather. Now it's time for the song analysis.